Is this the worst festival for vegans?
Princess of Bear here today. We're at EPCOT because we're celebrating the
Festival of the Arts.
Yes, it's time for that international festival that unlocks the creative person in you, because if you're creating anything, you're creating memories. And as your #1 choice to foodie infotainment, there's food to be eaten. So we're here to try it so you don't have to. So remember, she's vegan, I'm not. Let's go eat some plants.
Time to foodie and chill. This Dole Whip flight is vegan without the candy, but we got the candy for our non-vegan friends, so let's just ignore that. We're gonna start with the watermelon. I think it's the watermelon Dole Whip. Watermelon sugar. Cheers. Is it watermelon? It's strawberry? It definitely tastes like strawberry. I don't know why I said watermelon. Girl is super strawberry, and I love it. It's a little artificial, but still fire. I would give it a 4 out of 5 strawberries. I like it.
I like the whole paint your own dessert vibe we have going on here. I definitely went a little bit extra with the cardboard easel. It's giving arts. Just dive right in here to the Dole Whip. Nice thick spoonful. I will tell you, it is never too cold for frozen treats. Like never. It could be snowing here. I would eat something cold. This is how I roll. Strawberry is good. It's not as strawberry forward as expected, but it's got a nice, well-balanced strawberry flavor. I would give that one 3.75 out of 5 claws.
Now we have your traditional Dole Whip. Nice and pineapple-y. This is what you would get at Waililu Bar and Grill. Highly recommend, if you're gonna do pineapple Dole Whip, go there, because their pineapple Dole Whip dessert is next level. That is not pineapple, that's lemon. And I actually prefer the lemon over the pineapple, so for me, it's a 4 out of 5 lemons. That is dessert. I love that.
Go right in here to the lemon. Looking pale. Like a lemon head pureed and frozen. If you like your lemon, that is an explosion in your mouth. It will wake you up. I would give it 2.5 out of 5 claws.
Last one is the Lime Dole Whip. It's got a little of a chile powder on it. Lime is one of my favorite Dole Whips that I usually get at Pineapple Lanai. So cheers to all of the lime lovers. We lime you. I think it's got tahini. It's like lime with tahini on it, and I really like that. The lime is a little too strong for the tahini. I think it needs like more tahini to kind of balance it out. I think if you're not vegan and you add some of these candies to it, you're really going to enjoy it. For me, I think the strawberry and the lime is where it's at. And I don't know, just go ape. Enjoy your Dole Whip life. There's so many options, and all 3 of these are vegan, so go for it. Now, we're not able to confirm whether or not the current cone is vegan, so if you are vegan, just go with this and just get no candy. And the flight is vegan, forget the cone.
And we have the lime with a little bit of tahini. Tahini goes on everything. Literally everything. If anything, I think it needs more tahini, not less. Delicious, tasty. It is a good treat. Is it for aesthetics? Yes. But does it taste bad? No. Get this. Get the whole thing 3.5 out of 5 claws.
This is the modified vegan poutine. This looks so sexy. I'm really excited for this. You get garlic, balsamic, and a beautiful tomato confit all together in what is not really poutine, but we're just gonna pretend like it is, right? It's not Le Cellier. This poutine is so nice. I love the fact that it's modified. I love the garlic. I love the tomato. I think the balsamic is amazing. I would give it a 3 out of 5 poutines. It is not as good as like Le Cellier, but it's good for quick service poutine. And it's not really poutine, but we'll just call it that for the sake of refreshment outpost purposes. Refreshment port, whatever.
Modified poutine for my Canadian cousins, brothers, sisters, they and then in them. I cannot call this poutines, it's fries and stuff. If you're alright with fries and stuff, Refreshment port has plenty of that. You got the tomatoes, balsamic, got some onions in here, and some crispy fries.
Garlic.
Garlic. Oh, it's garlic. Thought they were onions.
No.
That makes more sense. They're huge. You might need a breath mint after this. Actually, it still really works. I love that you have plenty of tomatoes, plenty of garlic. And the fries, they don't skimp on the balsamic. It's a flavor explosion, literally in your mouth. I give it 4 out of 5 plus.
Beet tartare, and I've had beets at this festival many a times, but beets with mushrooms. I do appreciate the fact that they put mustard on here, so maybe I'm gonna appreciate it, but it's gonna be earthy AF. This is like earthy on earthy. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this beet with this pistachio and throw this here. I don't know what this is. I'm gonna put that there too. Oop, never mind, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna grab a little bit of this mustard. I'm not taking no mushroom. I'm sorry, I'm not doing it. I'm already struggling with the beets. I got beets and mushrooms in my life? No. But I commit to my mistakes. Cheers to everybody watching this video and everybody that stopped us here at Festival of the Arts. We love and appreciate you, and beat that beet. All I have to say is that I am so glad that this little cracker is here, because this beet concoction is terrible. It's so earthy. It's earthy on earthy on earthy, and I was hoping that the mustard would save it. It doesn't. This is a 0 out of 5. If I could have spit it out, I would have, but I really struggled. Like, the gag reflex was real in this situation. I've had plenty of beets here at Festival of the Arts. This one's the worst. Definitely a 0. I did consume it, so I'm gonna give it a 1. 1 out of 5 beets, not a 0. I didn't spit it out.
The Beet Tartare returns to the, interestingly enough, all vegan Canadian booth this year. Not odd, not a complaint. Now, the Beet Tartare has changed, but only a tiny little bit. You have the same absolutely mashed beet tartare with some mushrooms lying over top. And then here in the middle, hiding underneath the mustard, is a vegan egg yolk. We haven't seen one of these since we lost it at Citrus-braised. Interesting enough, we're going to take some of that. I'm going to get a little bit of the egg yolk. Just going to dump it on here. Take a bite. That is a lot of beet. That's a lot of beet. As our friends have told us, beat the meat. I can see what they were going for. Putting the egg yolk with the mustard. That's sort of a balance to all the earthiness you would normally get from the beet and the mushroom. It's definitely an acquired taste and will not be for everybody. Egg yolk has a very interesting consistency, and some of those of you that were formerly not vegan, who are now vegan, who have memories of the consistency of egg yolk, might be a little bit grossed out. So your mileage may vary with this dish. The flavor is okay, but you must really, really like beets in order to enjoy this. I give it a 3 out of 5 plus.
Another returning friend, the mushroom risotto. We got some vegan cheese on top. We got a little truffle action. I'm just gonna try and get the top. I don't know how this is gonna be, because I'm really not. Oh, there's whole pieces of mushroom in here. Okay, cool. Wow, I'm gonna try and get some pieces without mushroom, if that's even possible. Wow. Oh my god. Okay, so mushroomy and truffly. but also ridiculously salty. And I think if it wasn't super salty, it would be really good, even mushrooms and all. But because it's so salty, it's almost inedible. I would give it a 2 out of 5 risotto. It's not the risotto you're looking for.
Mushroom risotto. We're earthing it down here in Canada. This nice little bit of gravy, mushrooms, truffle. It's gonna be like eating the forest. Like a forest sprite. Or bear. I guess I'm a bear.
You're eating yourself?
Something like that. The mushrooms need to be cooked a little bit longer. The plant-based cheese is not well incorporated into the dish, so it comes off very like dry and crumbly, which is in stark contrast of what risotto is supposed to be, like nice and smooth. It just does not give well. Then the mushrooms, because they're not cooked well enough, come off rubbery. It is not a vibe. I give that 1.5 out of 5 claws. I would spit it out, but I don't want to share with the birds. So, yeah.
The bread is here. We do the bread. I think this is like the 7th festival in a row we've done the bread. But for Festival of the Arts, they do the cookie with the paintbrush. I brought a paintbrush. I'm gonna paint my bread. Because if I can't have a cookie and I gotta have the same bread every festival, I'm gonna go fancy with it. So, as is tradition, I'm going to paint a happy little bush right here. A little happy little bush. Followed by some happy little grass. And get all this little happy grass down here under the bush. Look at that. So cute. And then we'll do, with the hummus, a happy little skyline. Maybe it's sunset right now. Maybe he lives in you. Maybe I always wanted a brother. Malele action. Whatevs. Here we go. I don't know what that's supposed to be. The Savannah on the Lion King? Cheers. As tasty as to be expected, always consistent, so I guess that's something. But it's the same bread that we've had like a billion times. At least change up the sauces or something, please, Disney. That would be nice. I was really hoping that when it said the bread with the sauces, that they would be different sauces, but... And also, serve this bread at Spice Road table. How dare you have a hummus option at Spice Road and you can't give me any vegan bread, but you have it here? Shame. Shame, shame, shame. I will give this a 3 out of 5 breads. It gives decent bread. I mean, I keep coming back for more, so I guess that means something, right?
See, now, Princess has always been the artistic one. I don't have an artistic bun in my body. I'm just a goofball. So we're going to let you guys guess. Go ahead in the comments right now and try to figure out what I'm painting here. It's probably not going to look anything like what I planned it to.
This isn't paint, so it's not as easy to work with.
No, it's not. We're going to figure it out. We'll dot here. Do a dot there. And do a dot here. This. We're going to pretend this is red. I'm just going to make a box.
Was this like Squid Games?
Nope. This is in honor of TikTok. It's the Chinese flag. Ni hao. Disney. All jokes aside, you have an entire stone girl in here. You can make other things. You've given us falafels, you stuffed the pockets thing, you have impossible meat. Please figure it out. You've given us the same stone baked Moroccan bread for, what, 2.5 years now? Your chefs have amazing ideas. I'm sure if you actually ask them, they would come up with something better than bread and dip. You know? This is a festival of the arts. Culinary arts. Let them be artistic. The bread is still good. It's just boring. 3 out of 5 points.
This is the new dessert at Morocco. Thankfully it's vegan, so cool. And it looks a little sketch. And look, I'm just like, I don't think this is how the force is supposed to work. I'm just saying. But the tiles look like the Morocco tiles. And now it's just creamy. I don't know. I don't even know how to describe this, but it's like a little piece of pie with a gel on top. I'm one with the force and the force is with me. That is really interesting. Like really interesting. The tart piece, like the bread, is extremely sweet. And then everything else kind of like competes with that. It's almost giving me like, there's like a Persian rice cookie. And if you put like a cream on top of a Persian rice cookie, you would kind of get something similar to this. So I don't hate it, but I don't love it. And there is a coconut aftertaste, but it's very mild. I would give this dessert a 3.5 out of 5 Moroccos. It's not the best dessert in the world, but it's also not terrible. It's nutty. It makes me want to go to Spice Road Table, even though they kind of hurt my heart last time we went, and go get another meal there.
Now this is a true art form. This is the avocado coconut tart. You have a pomegranate cream inside, and you have this gelée top, which is apparently henna inspired. And you sort of look at the design, and you sort of get. I thought it was going to be like a candy glass, but no, it's like almost like a window decal consistency.
Yes, 1000%.
It's not right in here. Let's hope it doesn't taste like window decal, because that would be bad. Thankfully, the flavor is more avocado than it is coconut. The coconut's there, but it's very subtle. You definitely get more of the pomegranate and the avocado than anything. I would say if you have an issue with weird textures, that gelée top could be kind of off-putting with everything else in there, the dry tart, the cream, and then that. But the flavor is amazing. It's nice and like not overly sweet, but like a good walkable dessert. I would give it a 4.5 out of 5 claws.
Imagine this, a beautiful nopales salad, completely vegan. Look at how huge this portion is. Yes, I just asked for the nopales, the carne asada option at the Mexico Pavilion does have a nopales. Now, if you do not know what nopales is, that is cactus. So if you've never had cactus before, try it. Some people think it's like slimy. I love the tartness of it. They put some onions in here and some cilantro and some seasoning, so I'm like super excited. But like I would totally eat this in a taco and I would not be mad at it. So cheers to all the amazing cast members at Palmas Restaurant Group. We love you. Oniony, sweet, oily, literally everything that you would want from nopales is here in the salad. 1000% I recommend asking for a nopales salad just by itself. Look at this. Look at this portion. Look at how huge this is. Like, there is no disagreeing with this. This is fire. This is for the cactus lovers. I'll give it a 4.5 out of 5 nopales. Get your nopales on. It's like a deconstructed taco.
The nopales salad, cactus salad. Now, your mileage may vary. Cast members did tell us they do not normally sell this separately. It's normally just like a garnish in one of their dishes, but they were polite enough to, grace us with some magic so we can get this just to eat, just to try. Because the princess does actually love cactus. Like literally, she never stops talking about it. Anytime we go to a Mexican restaurant, it's the first thing she looks for. So if you live in Orlando and you know a place that does good nopales tacos, the princess will forever love you for that.
Comment.
Honestly, like we say with most things, you just put it on the menu. Because this makes a nice little salad. It's nice and tasty, nice and tart. The nopales is well cooked. Now it's served chilled, but it's still very, very good. I'd give it 3.75 out of 5. We've eaten all the plant-based things. As few of them as they are, Disney, you're slacking.
we got some extras. We appreciate the extras, but we wish that Disney would just give those options. Just like put the leaf symbol, like, hey, you can make this vegan on like the small print. We're fine with that. Just give us a small print. Give us something. Like, I don't want to have to go around and ask a different booth for modifications. It should just have the little fine print on the bottom.
You have the ability to make art, so make art.
Yeah, art it up. Art it up with the leaf.
As I said before, if you make it, the vegans will come, or we will bring them dragging and screaming here to eat it.
Yes.
But I don't know what you guys think. The things you've seen today, do you think festival art is worth it for a vegan? Leave your comments below. Now, as always, if there's anything else you can see us do, that will always be the place to find us. Hit the notification bell if you want to see other videos like this, and
we have new videos 5 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday.
we will see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe and like this video. And if you don't comment, Bear will never wear a rainbow again, and he'll just yeet himself inside of the lake.
I'm one with the rainbow now. What you heard, the girl?